South African women are ranked, they are ranked the highest in powder transportation for 8 years consecutively without anybody beating their records. So a lady was interviewed and she said that the uncle was the one that put her in jail for many years because they had given her put powder in her bag and she didn't know, and she began to travel. They wrote the number, a number on the bag she was carrying, and the police began to search, and then they threw her. It now dawned on her that her own uncle is the one that put her in jail. Then they said in their country, because they are very lazy, it's easy for the people to compel them to doing those things that they're not supposed to do. They are the women are easily, because the women want to make money, the men are so docile. They don't like to do anything. They just want to be in the same position for the longest, so they do nothing other than chase shadows, pursue people up and down, that kind of stuff. So basically that's what their people do. They don't do any other thing apart from that. There are women, if you enter a South African bus going to anywhere, you see that their public transportation, you see women are more than men. You can see 10 women and only one man. You can see 15 women and only two guys, because the men will get up in the morning and sit down doing nothing. And that's why their stock in trade is to troll people online. You see the men always online trolling people, just a few of the women, because all they do is the women are always looking for a way to survive. And it shocks me when South Africans say, oh, Nigerians are corrupt. Nigerian leaders are corrupt, yes, but not Nigerians. Because if you even want to talk about crime, how many Nigerians even do crime safe? How many? You can find just a few. But when you want to talk about the crime, go to South African news stations and see. The only report you will see is bad news, armed robbery, car hijacking, bunkering, all those things, gold mining. So many illegal things are what you'll be seeing lined up in their channel. Every moment they post anything is bad news. You will hardly see, out of 10 news they report in a day, only one is talking about maybe government trying to do some training, or an NGO trying to do some training. The rest is always bad news, bad news, bad news everywhere. That's all they talk about. That's like they don't ever have anything good to talk about. No celebration, no nothing. It's only bad news. I've never seen a country like that in my life. And you see, this abandonment of their children, because they end up having relationship with foreigners, because their men cannot satisfy them financially. They can't. So it's the foreigners are able to take care of the women. So the women run away from their South African men to come stay with the other men, and that made them hate Nigerian guys, because Igbo guys, they know how to spend money on women. So when they go out there doling out the cash, it makes them very upset, and you see them complaining. So let us read something people dropped on this comment, because the women were saying their stories. This one said, trying to stretch a story like this is crazy. This person say hateful content. Okay, they will always say it's hateful content when you catch them red-handed, because that's their stock in trade. South Africans don't like being spoken about negatively, but they are the king and princesses of negative content against Nigeria. These are people who throw Chiniba for the longest, and then you talk about it, they'll tell you, no, don't talk about us. This one say you are spreading negativity, you are very uninformed about the topics you discuss. This channel won't grow because you are not pure in heart. Heal, do your research. They are the ones who are always sending people to do research. Meanwhile, they are full of bitterness. Even South Africa can be telling you this one, then you should check. This one say, no, my sister, you are lawyer power most mind of wherever, and they can never type good English. You see them typing upside down. This one says, so sad, a state of our nation. Yes, that's the state of your nation. So sad. A South African dropped this. He says, so sad, the state of our nation. Some of them who have not been on social media to know that South Africans come to lie and debunk things, you see them come under the comment section to say things like this, just so that people will now like, oh, because they don't know. I say because of Chidinma, they form WhatsApp group. These people, to the lies they will come and be dropping on comment section, and they told them not to be watching videos so that they can be dropping those lies, and they were doing it. This one say, They are being used by your brothers. Who are the brothers? You are the one, because they caught you now. You say they are being used by your brother. This was the South African women are the weakest women in the world. I have no faith in them. I know they will do anything for money. You can imagine, this person who is saying this is a South African and is using their logo. He has their flag on his this thing. Oh no, it's sad. This person said they are given by your brother since Jolofinas like money. They do not. They do the kind of jobs. Hey, yeah. So your women like money, so they go as far as doing all these kind of things. It says a lot about your upbringing and background. That is not the truth. Our brothers are not the ones. Rather, the Nigerians in South Africa are agents. They give them those things and then they still send police to arrest them. Isn't that very, very annoying? This one said you are talking rubbish. Nigerian men are the leaders. Nigerian men are not the ringleaders. Nigerian men are being used just like these women are being used. They are being used just like these women are being used. So get your facts right. The person, somebody responded and said lies, 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 because you are lying, bro. You don't know exactly what you're saying. This guy who is always on every comment section said, you know who is behind this and push this shameful act. They are the best. No, we don't know who is behind it. South Africans are behind it. Stop. See, South Africans never take responsibility. See, if you want to marry, don't waste your time going to marry those people. They never take responsibility. They never accept it. They never accept responsibility. They push it to other people. They blame everybody but themselves. South Africans blame everybody but themselves. A shame. This person says South Africans should come and defend their criminals. So they are crime criminals. They will. That's the thing. They will never accept it. No, even if the South Africans themselves are telling you their names, they'll say no, they are Zimbabweans. These people don't speak like South Africans. They are the Zimbabweans. This one say thank you for exposing them. God bless you. Amen. No, we'll keep exposing them. This person said, 1 minute you are against your own. Now you are against South Africa. Hypocrite. She's not against her own. She is only telling South Africans what it means, that she is not a. She's balancing her talk. When Nigerians do anything bad, she speaks about it too. She is not against you guys. This person said she's not against her people. She's just saying the truth. South African women are the highest in powder carrying. They carry powder for a living. They don't have any other thing else to do. And because they love money, they can do anything. They can even unalive people. This one say they are in love with powder, but they blame others for their atrocities. Exactly. This one say they love something that they learned from your brothers. Is a lie. This one say South African ministers are powder dealers. There, so this one say therefore they should be able to learn about human being now. Oh, hey. This was said money. They love money too much. South African women love money too much. They can do anything to be in money. This was say is true. South African women are very dangerous. Very, very. They are the most dangerous. In fact, they are more dangerous than their men. This one say the problem is this problem is true to countries all over the world. America and Europe number are the number one in the world known for powder abuse. It should not be different since there are 4 million whites in the country. The people, you people always blame it on other people. Now it is the whites, it's no longer Nigerians. Shame on you. This one say my dad always tells me you won't learn or become great until you start owning up to your mistakes and stop pushing blames today, as I am going to give South Africans the advice till they stop pushing blames to foreigners. Exactly what I said earlier. They will know peace if they. This one say thank you for debunking the lies that South Africans propagated. None of them said that they are involved. They clearly say Nigerians are responsible. That is the thing. My happiness is that if the world is beginning to see South Africans for who they truly are. They are beginning to see them, and they will continue to put them to shame. You see, the thing people don't know, South Africans don't know, is that in the world index, South Africa, when you want to talk of criminality, they are number one in Africa. They are number three in the whole world. Crime strives in South Africa. South Africa, if you see their environment where they live, the kind of abuse, the kind of, power that they do there. Nigerians are learning work. Nigerians say now then they learn work from the South Africans. But they will say it's Zimbabweans, South Africa, and Nigerians are causing it. Meanwhile, they are the kingpins. They are the everything. They do it. They even give the other day they caught 9 South Africans with powder in another country.